Good day to everyone. Today I will discuss the guide or informative signs of the road and traffic signs in the Philippines. So under the guide and informative signs, there are classification which is the advanced direction signs, intersection direction signs, reassurance, figure board, street name signs, town names and geographical feature signs, service signs, tourist information and tourist destination signs, route markers, and the Asian highway route markers. So first is the advanced direction signs. So here you can see the different advanced direction signs. So these signs inform and advise road users about the directions, distances, routes, the location of services, for road users, and the point of interest under this guide or informative signs. So under this advanced direction signs, these signs are usually erected in advance on intersections where two arterial roads meet or cross. And these signs indicate the only direction or directions in which the motorist is obliged to follow. So under this informative signs or advanced direction signs, these are signs used in advance of an intersection to indicate destinations. Okay, kagaya ng tatlo na to. Okay, or lima. These are the example of advanced direction signs. Okay, it indicating the destinations. Okay, along its route leading away from the intersection, providing prior information of the routes ahead by showing place names, arrow symbols, and instruction to indicate direction. So this is an example. Itong tatlo na to, this is an example of stock sign. So when we say stock sign, these are the list of destination together with appropriate direction, arrows, and if required road names and route markers. Ito yung tinatawag nating stock signs. So itong dalawa, ito yan yung tinatawag nating diagrammatic direction sign. So these signs or this type of signs present a simplified diagram, okay, of the intersection layout. It should be used at complex intersections and the major roundabouts dun sa mga rotunda, and for successive closely spaced road junctions or locations where a stock sign cannot adequately indicate the complex layout. Okay. So next is the intersection direction signs. So these signs are visible in less than 1 kilometer before an intersection. So these are placed at more important intersection or decision points to show where the intersecting roads lead. And they may be shaped to a point at one or both ends with a white chevron. Ito yung tinatawag nating chevron. Okay, inside the point to indicate the directions to be followed. Nakalagay dyan kung ano yung susundan mong direction. Okay, next is the reassurance direct sign. So when we say reassurance direct signs, this is the approximate distance of a particular exit. So these signs are used beyond the intersection to reassure motorists who are traveling towards their intended destination, and to indicate the distances to the desired destination, gaano pa ba kalayo kay yung pupuntahan ng isang traveler or motorist. Okay, nakalagay diyan 70, ibig sabihin 70 kilometers, 156 kilometers. Okay. So next is the fingerboard and direction signs. So this fingerboard or and direction signs provide directions to towns, scenic attractions, geographical interest, at less important intersections. These signs are away from the national highways. And these signs are only used on local roads of lesser importance, and they shall not be used on national roads. Yan yung tinatawag nating finger board and direction signs. So another is the street name sign. So these street name signs inform the road users the names of road and streets they are passing or entering. And these are signs located on posts as near as practical to the intersection, so that they are clearly visible to both the pedestrian and drivers. Ito yung mga nakikita nating street name signs. Okay. So next is the town names and geographical feature signs. So these are signs that convey the general information of interest, okay, such as the geographical location. Yan. Welcome to Isabela. Makikita niyo yung mga marker na yan. Okay, welcome to San Vicente, Locsu. These are the town names and geographical feature signs. And next is the services signs. So the services signs, these are rectangular in shape with the long horizontal with the white legend and on blue background. Okay, ibig sabihin services sign, dito ka pwedeng pumarada, hospital, gasoline, sa example. Okay, park and ride, yan, bus stations, lahat yan ay services signs. Okay. So sa mga services sign, makikita rin ninyo yung pwede kayong mamahinga, mga stopover. Okay. So next is the tourist information and destination signs. So these are signs erected on an arterial road to denote places of public, scenic, historic, or cultural interests that are recognized by the appropriate authority and through which the road passes. And they may be erected also as fingerboards at the last intersection with an access road leading directly to the place of tourist interest. Okay. As you can see in the example, these are the tourist information and destination signs. Okay. And next is the route marker or route marker. So in the route marker, this is the what we call the identification route number of arterial and national highway and the direction of the route. Okay. So in the Philippines, distance is measured from 0 kilometer 0 kilometer post in its province. So it should be somewhere near the provincial building, malapit sa mga provincial building yung 0 kilometer post. Okay. In Luzon, the distance is measured between its provincial 0 kilometer post at the 0 kilometer post in the Luneta Park. Ito yung 0 kilometer post doon sa Luneta Park. Dito nagsisimula lahat. Okay. Hanggang sa 0 kilometer post ng probinsya. Okay. So in the route marker, so the identification and general direction of arterial roads and national highways that have significance as true routes and can be achieved by a display of route marker. Ito yung example ng route markers natin, showing the number and direction of the route. So the route numbers can also be displayed on directional signs indicating the appropriate national highway. the motorist is on. And at the end of the route, the sign end shall be displayed. Okay, ito yung makikita ninyo kung makikita niyo yung sign na end. Okay, dun sa mga route markers natin. So para maintindihan natin kung ano ang ibig sabihin ng mga yan, K, number, and yung mga yan. So as you can see, yung 0036, ibig sabihin is the distance from the kilometer zero marker in Luneta, for example. Okay. And the letter P is the initial to the next town or city. Okay. So in this case, P is for Plaridel. So ibig sabihin sa Plaridel, Bulacan ito. So from Plaridel, Bulacan to from kilometer 0 to Luneta to Plaridel, Bulacan is 36 kilometer. Okay? And the 6 is the distance, okay, to the next town. Okay? Kaya may mga letters and numbers dito sa mga route markers natin. Okay? So in the Asian highway route markers, the Philippines has been assigned the Asian highway route number AH26. Ito yung naka-assign sa Pilipinas. Okay, na route number natin. Okay, this identified general direction of arterial road of the Asian highway that have significance as true routes. So the northern terminus of the highway is in Lawag, and the southern terminus is in Zamboanga City. Okay? Ito makikita ninyo. Ito yung mapa ng AH26 dito sa Pilipinas. Okay, from Lawag to Zamboanga City. Okay. So for example is may makikita kayong mga number. For example, dito makita niyo yung 420 na number sa highway. Ibig sabihin, nasa Santa Rosa, Laguna kayo. Kasi ito yung naka-assign sa Santa Rosa, Laguna. So, we must familiarize with the numbers of the Pan-Philippine Highway or yung Daang Maharlikan tinatawag natin. So, the Pan-Philippine Highway is designated as AH26 in the Asian Highway Network. So yung Asian Highway Network is a cooperative project which seek to improve the highway system and standards across the continent. So the Asian Highway Network, also known as the Great Asian Highway, is a cooperative project among the countries in Asia and Europe and the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific, or yung tinatawag nating ESCAP, ESCAP, to improve the highway system in Asia. The Philippine Highway System, yan yung tinatawag nating Maharlika Highway, is meron siyang habang 3,517 kilometer network of roads, expressways, bridges, and the ferry services that connect the island of Luzon, Samar, Leyte, and Mindanao. And the entire highway is designated as Asian Highway 26 of the Asian Highway Network. So this route, okay, the AH26 links major seaports and cities in the country, comprising mostly of the Daang Maharlika, which commence from Lawag, Lawag, Tuguegarao, Manila, Legazpi, Matnog Ferry, Tacloban, Ormoc Ferry, Cebu, Liloan Ferry, Surigao, Davao, Cagayan de Oro, General Santos, and Zamboanga. Okay, yan yung tinatakbo ng or yan yung coverage ng AH 26. Okay. So ito makikita ninyo, ito yung mga advanced directional signs with the route marker shield. Yan yung mga tinatawag nating route marker shield sa taas. Okay. Ito yung mga tinatawag nating Asian Highway leg marker. Saang banda ka na ba sa Asian Highway na yan? Yan sa Daang Maharlika na yan. Kaya may makikita kayong mga numero. Okay? Pag ganito na yellow, ibig sabihin nasa expressway ka. Okay? So ito yung Asian Highway route markers dito sa Pilipinas. And we'll go now to the signs on the expressways. Ito yung makikita ninyo sa mga expressway na mga signs and symbols. So the signs on expressways, these signs are essential for the driver to have advanced information to ensure that they can position their vehicle in the correct lanes. So the signs have reflectorized white legend on reflectorized green background to be installed in advance or at the nearest intersection or interchange leading to the next expressways. Bakit reflectorized? Para kahit gabi ay nakikita ang mga yan. So dito sa expressway approach signs, this sign is installed in advance at the nearest intersection or interchange leading to the expressways, yung papasok ka na sa mga expressway. For example is, yan, T-Plex. So, ibig sabihin, papasok ka na sa T-Plex. Okay? So, sa Skyway, yan. So, another one is the expressway information signs. Dito sa expressway information sign, mayroon kayong makikitang prohibited signs, lalong-lalo na sa mga expressway, yung mga hindi nyo dapat gawin sa, or yung mga hindi pwede or bawal sa expressway. For example, makikita nyo sa mga expressway dito is prohibited in expressway, pedestrians, ito yung mga bawal sa expressway, bicycles, animals, horse-drawn vehicles, and long and wide loads. Okay. So, and also toll charges, makikita ninyo sa mga expressway. Bakit may toll charges? So, these are signs that inform motorists the amount of toll charges required to pay at the toll plaza. Ito yung mga babayaran ninyo para makalusot kayo sa mga expressways, sa mga toll plaza. For example, cars. Okay. With trailers, yan, 100. Cars and vans, 80. Other vehicles, 300. Okay? So pero ngayon meron na tayong tinatawag na easy trip. Okay? Ayun yung mga cashless na ginagamit na ng mga expressway ngayon. Okay? And also may makikita kayo sa mga expressway na ganitong sign. Ibig sabihin, these are lane signs. Yan. So these are used to guide the motorist into correct lanes leading to an intersection or interchange. So kapag nakakita ka ng ganyan, Makati, hindi yan ang sundan mo para makapunta ka ng Makati. Okay? Kaya sa mga expressways, may makikita kayong mga ganito. Lane direction signs. Next is the advanced signs. These signs are placed in advance to an exit toll. Okay? For example, ito, Calamba, exit 2 kilometer. Within 2 kilometers, kung pupunta ka ng Calamba, ito na yung makikita mo. Okay? Alabang, next exit, yan. Ito yung mga makikita ninyo sa mga expressways, advanced exit signs. And the other one is the expressway exit direction sign. These exit signs are posted overhead before the exit ramp or of interchange. Okay? Kung papalabas ka na sa mga expressways. Okay. So next is the expressway service signs in the expressways. So these signs, ang ibig sabihin ng mga signs na to is the signs to services on or of expressways such as the ito mga rest area and other services. Okay, yung mga motel or hotel, yan, mga pahingaan. Yan yung makikita nyo sa expressways or even not in the expressways, may mga makikita kayong ganito, service signs. Okay, makakakita rin kayo ng distance and direction to rest areas. For example, ito, 2 kilometer on right, ibig sabihin, within 2 kilometers, meron kayong makikitang ganito, pahingahan. Kaya nakalagay dyan kung ilang kilometro pa, kung gaano pa kalayo. Okay. So, another is, signs on expressways is the start and end of expressway. Okay, makikita ninyo, sa mga approach ng expressways, ibig sabihin ng start expressways, papasok ka na sa expressway and the end of expressway, nakalabas ka na sa expressway. And also the expressway traffic instruction and regulation signs. Okay, these special signs are normally seen exclusively for expressways. Kagaya nito, wrong way, go back, ibig sabihin, reduce speed. So these are special signs that can be seen 200 meters from the toll exit. Okay, malapit sa mga toll exit. Okay, meron din kayong mga makikitang lane ends, merge left. Okay, slow vehicles use right lane and also check brakes. Ito yung mga instruction and regulation signs sa mga expressway. Okay. And the traffic instruction signs, ibig sabihin is these signs instruct the motorist to follow a direction or to obey a course of action. So it is in conjunction with regulatory or warning signs to form a standard treatment and to support the operation of traffic rules. So first is the supplementary signs. Kung makikita ninyo sa supplementary signs, pag nakakita kayo ng ganito, use overpass, ibig sabihin, gamitin mo yung overpass, lalong-lalo na kapag ikaw ay tatawid sa mga lansangan. Lalong-lalo na kapag walang mga pedestrian crossing at merong nakalagay na use overpass, ibig sabihin, gumamit ka ng overpass. Okay? Truck use low gear. Pag nakakita ka ng truck use low gear, ibig sabihin mag-minor ka na. Okay? Magbawas ka ng cambio. Magbawas ka ng kapag truck use low gear, siyempre babagal ang takbo ng isang truck dito. And the use crosswalk or use pedestrian crossing, yan yung mga supplementary signs. And also movement instruction signs. Pag sinabing movement instruction sign, pag nakikita ka ng reduce speed, so ang mga drivers must slow down. Okay? Ito, stop here on red signal, so you have to stop on a designated stop line. So turn right anytime with care and or turn left anytime with care. So vehicle may turn left or right if the intersection is clear. Kapag clear yung intersection, turn right or turn left. So slow vehicle use right lane or mabagal na sasakyan, mamalagi sa kanan. Ibig sabihin, slow vehicle use right lane. So mabagal na sasakyan, mamalagi sa kanan. And also the movement instruction sign. So kapag nakakita ka ng ganitong sign, low clearance ahead. Okay. Vehicles with more than 4.8 meters in height must detour. Ibig sabihin, yung mga sasakyang mayroong taas na 4.8 o mas mataas pa sa 4.8 meter, ang ibig sabihin is detour. Okay. And mayroon din kayo makikitang mga signs na ganito, detour for high vehicles, detour for high vehicles sa left or right. Okay. And give way to pedestrians. So a driver must give way to pedestrians. So no right turn on red signals. So ibig sabihin, turn right on green light only. And no through road approaching a dead end na ito. Kapag no through road na, you are approaching a dead end, and road close to all vehicles. Okay, walang pinapapasok diyan ng mga vehicle. And form one lane. So the drivers to form one lane only. Yan, and truck and bus mamalagi sa kan maliban kung lulusot. Yeah. So stay on right lane unless passing the other vehicle. So yan ang ibig sabihin yan. Unless passing other vehicle. Okay. So also the directional signs for trucks and buses. So I will go now to the hazard marker. Sa mga daan, may makikita kayong mga hazard marker na yan, yung mga chevron markers. So these are used to emphasize to the approaching driver a marked change in the direction of travel and the presence of an obstruction. So chevron signs guide drivers to a change in horizontal alignment of the road. So yung ganitong sign, this is a one-way hazard marker. It indicates to the approaching driver the direction to be followed at the end of the road. Yung ganitong ito, mga single or one-way hazard ang mga ito. Itong sign na ito is the two-way hazard markers. It warns the driver that the road ahead is about to change direction. It's either left or right. And this sign is used on a wide column of an overpass structure or median island. And this sign is with the marker narrowing vehicle with the clearance. And this is an obstruction markers, means road closure ahead. Okay. So ito yung mga iba't ibang chevron signs na makikita ninyo sa mga daan. Okay. Ayan. Yan yung signs use. Okay. Sa mga daan, ito. Okay. Okay, sa mga bridges, may mga makikita ka rin kayong mga chevron signs, lalo sa mga kurbadahan. Ayan. Ito yung mga nakikita natin na chevron signs sa mga daan. Pero pwede rin siya sa pavement markings. Okay. So, these are the different roadwork signs na nakikita natin sa daan. So, pag may nakita kayong roadwork ahead, ibig sabihin may nagtatrabaho dyan. Okay? Caution, road speed construction is ongoing. Okay, dahan-dahan dahil may construction, lalong-lalo sa mga daan. And road narrows. Okay, slow down maintenance crew working, o may makikita kayong mga chevron dyan. And ayan, safety first, slow down deep excavation. Makikita ninyo laging mga to kapag mayroong mga road maintenance. Okay, so yan yung mga iba't ibang road markings dito sa Pilipinas. Okay, so that's all, and thank you, and God bless.